Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's JD here, and today we're going to play some Final Fantasy International. We're going to start off a new game, and this is just asking about the two different sphere grids. This is normal, this is master, or expert. Now it's just asking, are you sure you can't change it back? Yeah. Now it's asking the language here. Second, this one's English, this one's Japanese, the bottom one. So now basically we get to watch the little intro, which is pretty much the same intro as to the game when you boot it up. So enjoy. Here goes the next 4 or 5 minutes. There's not much I can do about it. But in this time I guess I can make a few statements. I'm gonna try and play this game without death and do a lot of grinding. So more grinding the better. And I'm not gonna skip grinding because you really need to see what it takes. If you want to use this as a reference, as a walkthrough, I'm just doing a let's play. So major events I will be doing, by major events I mean for little hidden items and that. But only the ones that I can't go back to, the ones that I will be able to go back to, I will most likely skip and do them later when I get access to the ship. But till then, I'll skip most of them. Also, there is I've played this game many times. Not this edition actually. I've never played the International. I just got it there a little while back. But there is one person I always seem to die at, and I'm going to base this game around statting my characters up so I don't come to that. Because I have played this game with only one death, and that was at that one specific spot. So, since I know what's going to happen, I'm going to try harder. But yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. On the Master Sphere Grid, I guess you have an overall lesser agility you can gain. There's also dark aeons in the game. But yeah, about the Sphere Grid, the difference is the setup and how you acquire things. It's just a little bit more challenging. But the game itself, there is no major differences other than the aeons and whatnot. Dark aeons available. But other than that, there's not really many noticeable differences. I am looking forward to just basically the beginning gameplay when I can start leveling up. That's when I care. In the meantime, it's just a whole lot of hoopla and nothing. Should have refilled my coffee before this, but oh well. I'm basically gonna run this all the way up to the Bahaj Temple or whatever it's called, something like that. Basically, right at that save point, that's where the recording's gonna go to. Well, in the meantime, it's just basically an introductory to the game. So, with that in mind, there's not really much gameplay. I guess I'd have to just try and figure out some stuff to ramble on about. This actually personally is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. next to 7. Also, for those that don't know, Final Fantasy X Remake is coming out beginning of next year. So, look forward to that. I'll be doing another run-through at that time, too. I'll be doing that game as well.
This may be our last chance.
So, it's gonna be good. Very good. There's also 7 HD Remake supposed to be coming out. It's a shortened version of the game, just the major plots are still in it. All this minor side stuff, I guess, is gone. They're not keeping it in the game. Too much time, too much money. But all the major plots are still there. So now, it slightly begins. Ish. Kinda. I don't really get to do much for a while. That's the only downfall about this game is videos are unskippable. Slow intro to the game. But not much you can do about it. But yeah, this is gonna be a lot of video play, so there's not really much going on. And no matter how many times I play that, the sound's always off. And yes, this is the disc-based version. It is the NTCJ or NTCSJ. So, if you don't believe me, I'll make a little short video of the game. I know this is very buggy, this version of the game, though, compared to the original that I'm used to. Woo, I get to do something. You know what? Let's go to them.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
I'm just gonna leave the name as the same. Well, there's also another thing I forgot to mention. The X and circle are reversed on this version of the game.
Nothing
And there's
to
a bug
worry
there
about.
too.
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row!
And then, like, if
Fifth on the
chicks had
right.
voices like that and
Got
flirting
it.
with them, it wouldn't happen. I'd be like, yeah, you have an annoying voice. Get on my way. Goodbye. Just personal preference.
Can you sign this?
No prob. Alrighty.
Me too!
Such a
Take
long
it
intro
easy.
of me not doing anything. Woo, another couple steps.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to play!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Blah 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 blah.
Then
Never.
teach us after.
I shall never teach you.
Maybe tonight? Well...
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
promise.
But promise is broken. That is a multi-sign prayer, sign of victory. Woo, I'll get to do some walking. I'm not gonna take the time and actually listen to what this guy has to say here. I'm gonna try and make it across here as fast as possible. Because I really could care less. Absolutely care less. And then Jack. You hate him so much because he's a drunken idiot.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
I could care less.
Our hero, Jack, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
I like how, like,
Zanara, I says to myself,
you
what
get the
are you
controls here.
thinking?
And all you can do is run.
I went
or
running
walk.
straight back home.
That is it.
We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa,
Yeah.
didn't mean to reminisce.
He has much
folks.
other stuff to say. Much more than what you see in between this blankness here.
Make what?
Get out of my way. Move. I don't care.
Through. Hey!
I don't care. Alright, now for cinematic. Really not much going on right now, so there isn't really much excitement, so this is all your personal preference. You can watch it for my commentary, you can watch it for the video. It's truly up to you. This is a good game here. I like how this Blitzball ring opens up, just like electrifies it into place. Versus Luca's, which wasn't so great, to fill up a giant circle with literally water, which isn't so great. It's a nice stadium though. And here comes on. There he is. Drunken old man he is. It's a good game though. But apparently Xander Knabe's losing. Destruction of the city. It's a wonderful city, Xanakin is. I always wondered how they can breathe underwater. I haven't quite figured that out yet. What sad realization of what's going on. And also another thing I wonder is how he's about to survive the fall he's about to take. Never figured that out. They can take some massive damage, physical damage, that would kill most people, and breathe underwater. Rather interesting facts. Not sure how it's possible, but it is. And yay, I get to move finally again. Yeah. Finally. Darn.
Orin! What are you doing?
I was waiting.
What are you...
Who cares? Let's go. Blah blah blah. Not very much exciting, but the battle's coming up. Future Aeon. I want to know why he's such a great importance into the game. This one specific Aeon. The Faith.
What?
It's not completely an Aeon. That himself
Don't
is
cry.
a Faith. But soon we get to do some Fiend battles. Glitches out, see the back of his head.
What the? Hey! Wait!
No!
Hey! Not this way!
Yes, this way.
Look,
I don't like how they just show the giant ball when sin is much more than that. But it's still quite a spectacle to see.
we called it sin.
Sin?
Yeah. You need to repeat him. Ooh, finally a smasher. Just look at him. No, what's going on? I don't understand. Joy, sin spawn, and all of the enemies. And these guys, I believe, have like 100 health or so. So this is just gonna be a bunch of annoyance from here to the next part. And breaks his wrist.
A gift from Jet.
My old man?